his whole saying, and back of the brows are filled, or whatever he says, is stuck in my head like on a 24-hour basis. With my highlighters, I always say, like, if I can't be seen from outer space, I don't want it. I don't want it. I just broke a nail. It's fine. Moving on. It's my life. Welcome to my channel again. Thank you for coming back for part 2 or week 2, video 2, whatever you want to call it. Today I will be doing a review / makeup tutorial on the One Size palettes and eyeliner and some other products by the Patrick Starrr collection that just came out of Sephora. And yeah, thank you for all the support that I got on my last video. I was super skeptical about posting it. I was like, no one's gonna watch this except my mom. And I got like 200 views in the first day, which I know that's not a lot by any means, but I was surprised. And everyone who shared it and subscribed, thank you so much. Like I said in my description, I'm doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. That will take a while, but it just means I can get more stuff for the giveaway. So if you do like this look, it's like a natural look, which I am not the best at because I like color, then stay tuned. Thanks. Okay, so off camera I did do my moisturizer, my primer, and my foundation, just because this video is clearly going to be a little longer and I wanted to cut out as much as I could because I don't have the attention span for that long, so I know other people don't. But for my moisturizer I use the Believe True Cream Aqua Bomb and the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. And then I used ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation in the shade Light 50W. I got this at Ulta. I think it's like $12, $16, somewhere around there. It's not too expensive and I really like it. So then after I have all this done, my base, I'm going to go in with concealer. I have e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer, the matte finish. I really like this. I actually just started using this and I really like it. It's in shade Light Sand. So then I just kind of make triangles in my eye. On top of my forehead. And I just kind of focus on the T-zone with my concealer to begin with, on top of my nose, on my chin. I honestly mostly just do this to cover dark circles and help with my contour. I don't have a lot of like blemishes. Like I have some, but mostly my foundation will cover those pretty easily. So then after the T-zone, I'll go on the sides right here and just make X's because like I said, it does help with my contour. Alright, and then I kind of blend that in. Just like I do with my foundation, I just go in and pat it out. So then after my concealer, I go in and set the underneath of my eyes with a loose face powder. I just use the Airspun. You can get it at Walmart, Target, Walgreens. It's like $5. I've tried other ones, but I really like this one because I also use, it's just one everywhere. I also use a lot of this, so I don't, like I've tried the Anastasia, I've tried some other ones. I just don't think they work as well, especially since I, waste half the thing like I did now. That's all over my table. So I'll just dip it in. So my sponge looks like this, and I use the Eco Tools sponge, which is like the 2 flat sides, and I use the smaller flat side. And then I just go underneath and set that on top. And like I said, I use a lot. You can, like, it's supposed to be translucent, and I brush all the excess off at the end anyway, so you can really use how much you want. This does help with eyeshadow fallout, I have realized, because it kind of sets this layer on top of your foundation and concealer, and so then when you just wipe it off, it doesn't leave those little smears like eyeshadow does when it falls out. Yeah, it's literally all over. Then I will go in with my contour, and I've used a couple different ones, but lately I've been using the Glamour Bronze in Originator by Morphe. It looks like this. My Morphe M439 brush. Yeah, that's a 9. And I just go up. They tell you can go from the side of your mouth to the top of your ear or the bottom of your ear. Just depends what shape you want. I've also heard that, or I started out by doing the 3, so like up here, down here, and then down here. Now I just kind of wing it. And I just do upward strokes. I go from the top of my ear to my mouth here, and this is a Tarte brush. I got it a long time ago, and I think I used it like once, and now I use it every day, like literally as of this week. And I start at the top of my brow right here, kind of in that higher inner crease, and just go down the side of my nose. Setting powder, baking powder, whatever you want to call it, and kind of shaping up the bottom part of my contour, and then I'll put some on top, like up here on my forehead, on top of the T-zone, and then some more on my chin. I'm going to go to my brows. I don't do a whole lot for my brows. I mean, I know how, I just choose not to, because one, it's an extra step that I don't have time for, and I do such dramatic eye makeup usually. I don't want my brows to take away from that, so I just go in with the Morphe brow pencil in Biscotti. It's like $6. Has this on one end and this on another. And first I will brush my brows up and then over, so just so they kind of lay better, because I don't know, my eyebrows are super weird and super thin, so I think it just makes them look fuller. And then I'll brush back. I just kind of draw little hairs, basically like what you're supposed to do with your eyebrows, just to kind of fill them in. I don't really go for shape. I don't really go, you know, when they'll start and they'll fade out. No, I don't do that. Anyway, I use the MAC paint pot. I really like it. I use it in just one of their new, they only come in like 3 or 4 colors, so it's the soft ones. And then I just go in with the M173 by Morphe brush. I got this in the James Charles tub, and just kind of, I coat my whole eye with this stuff. First of all, it's super soft. It doesn't dry out like the e.l.f. one does that I have. No shame to e.l.f. It just didn't work out. So yeah, I literally just cover my whole eye. I'll go all the way up into that front of the brow and the inner corner, all the way out here, because I take my eyeshadow all over the place. Starting with that, okay, so this is the One Size palette by Patrick Starrr, and this is the palette. I think it's super pretty. I really like it. As you can tell, I have played with it before, because look at the little faces. They're like gone, like they're, well, not those two, but that one is. That one's seen some better days, which is weird because I literally just got this palette. But I am going to start with this because another thing is it's so pretty. Anyway, moving on. So I am going to take the M441 brush by Morphe. And I'm going to go in with Manila Sands. So I'm just taking this all over my eye, like so. I'm gonna go in with the Soft Serve and just go up on the brow bone with the same brush. I will probably use the same brush this entire time. Just softly up there. One thing I will say about this palette is that they're darker on the skin than they look in the palette. For booked, we're gonna go in with the M433 brush. Also super pigmented. And I'm just gonna kind of do the crease, like that top of the crease kind of fading in. I'm gonna go with Brownie, same brush, and go in this little V shape in the end of my eye. We're just gonna do it like halfway up the crease, and then down. So once that's done, I'm gonna go in with Walnut Strut right here. I actually haven't used this one, but we'll see where this goes. And with the M408 brush, it's just a smudger brush, I will take it and go right on the lid in the middle, right there. It's about the same color as the color I already have on there, but it is a metallic shade, so it will kind of give it a little bit of shine. Personally, I think this looks better in person than it probably does on the camera. Also, I find neutral looks super boring. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'll do them, so you, like, because I know everyone doesn't want to wear hot pink eyeshadow every day like I do, but not my favorite thing. It's not as shimmery as and popping as I wanted it to be, so I'm going to go in with title holder right here and just go in that inner corner. I also think this fades really nicely into the Walnut Strut. So after I have that done with the title holder, I am going to go in with the Turban Legend over here, this black color, because this isn't as popping as I want it to be. So I think if I add the black to the corners over here, it will make that end kind of look like it's been blended better. Because some of the shades, like I'm sure, I don't know about on camera, because I obviously can't see that, but close up, like in my mirror right here, it does, like, the colors look about the same, so it doesn't look like it's blended very well. So maybe that will kind of add some contrast. I don't know, we'll see. I'm literally pulling this out of thin air. So another thing about the One Size by Patrick Starrr line, I tried the eye poppers, the eyeliner, and the palette, obviously. And so the eyeliner I'm going to use in this video, this one right here, it's just the plain Point Made black 24-hour eyeliner. I really like it, it's really nice, but I will say the eye poppers, because there is poppers, there's makeup removers, like wipes, and then there's like a melt that you spray on your face. It's just to melt off all your makeup so you can easily wipe it off. The poppers, I put them on and then went to work, and something about, I have very sensitive skin, so something about them made my eyes feel like they were on fire. Like, I had to rip my eyelashes off. I didn't want to mess up my makeup because I was gonna go in looking ridiculous, but the whole time, like, my eyes were swollen and beet red, and they hurt super bad. But I will say they are super pretty, so if you don't have sensitive skin, or you have sensitive skin and you think it'll work, go for it, because they were super pretty, but my eyes just weren't, they were not having it. It was bad. And then the next day they were like red from the still having a reaction. So yeah, I don't react to a lot of makeup like that often, but the one thing that I was super excited to try, that happened. So I also no longer own that product because I took it back because I was in so much pain. So moving on. I'm going to go in with Turban Legend. I'm going to use the M321 brush. I'm pretty sure I want to use a different brush, but we're going to go on with this. And I'm just gonna kind of blend that outer corner. So now that I have that done, I am gonna go in on the lower lash line with Matcha, that really pretty green, just because I do want to show you some of the colors on here. And I'm gonna do that with M431. Then, why not, while we're already into the greens, we'll go with all of it. And that's another metallic, really pretty metallic color. I'm gonna go in on top of the Matcha with the all of it. Okay, I think that's all for this look. I am going to put on eyeliner, mascara, and lashes off camera. But before that, I am going to swatch these. So this is the Blue Mondew. And, okay, first of all, it's super pretty. There we go. Okay, so that's the Blue Mondew. It's really bright blue. I did the eyeliner, mascara, and lashes. For my mascara, I used the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. This is my favorite mascara. I use it like every day. And then I did use the One Size Black eyeliner. I really like this eyeliner because a lot of the ones I've used, when you put it on, it kind of creases if you have like all the little creases on your eyes. I don't know, it bleeds with those, so it doesn't always look so smooth. This one's super good. Would recommend. So I probably should have put a bigger lash on, but I didn't want to dig through my lashes, and this was the first one on my table, so I did put this one on. It probably should have been a little more dramatic for the look that I have on. I usually use these smaller lashes for like completely natural looks. So now that that is done, brush off the excess of the powder. So I'll go in with the Sigma brush. This is the 40 HD one. This is literally my favorite brush that I own because it's like a pyramid. It has 4 different sides, and it's perfect for getting in your corner of your eye and getting powder out because it just fits perfectly. Now I'm going to go on with blush since all of that is off of my face. I'm going to use the Tarte. This is the Amazonian clay. This one's named Parte. And I've had this for a while. I really didn't use blush the longest time because I was like, that's dumb. But now I use it every day. And I definitely use a lot of blush. So I just go in. I have a Real Techniques brush that I use for my blush. I have some other ones, but this is just the one that I like the most. And I literally just put it on the top. Right here. That's it. I'm going to use today the Revolution. It's the highlighter Reloaded. This color is Make an Impact. I really like these. This is like the second one I've used. I just broke this, so that's cool. So I just put it up here and then down on the cheek. This one, okay, I like this one because it does have a nice goldish pink tint, but you do have to use a lot of it. Or you don't, and I just like highlighter, so I use a lot of it. But it is definitely buildable, which is nice. So after that, on my nose, on my Cupid's bow. So this is the final look. This was, I think, better than last time. It was a little more planned out, but still not the greatest. I should really get better at planning, but if you know me, you know I'm not a planner. So after I stopped the camera, I did go in with lipstick. I never wear lipstick, but after my last video, I was like, I need something on my lips because my lips just looked off at the end. So I did go in with the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte. So yeah, that is my whole look. There's a bunch of other fall looks I have planned out. Several of you since my last video have tagged me in some Halloween looks. I'll definitely be doing some of those, or at least attempting to. And I have a couple other fun things planned, but like I said, neutral looks aren't really my thing. Like, I'll do them from time to time, but I like my colors. I like my colors. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe, share, like, whatever you feel like doing. Thank you for the amazing support I got from before. That was awesome. I was totally scared to post it, and a lot of people were super positive, so thank you guys. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, stay tuned for more. Like I said, please subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe out there. Thanks. Bye.